Yeah, live at the Shinny Field today, and pretty good game so far on the going west, and got 3 points so far. And been a pretty good game. Uh, just doing my best. Me myself, and been a pretty good game. But I really haven't trained like quite I done it before, where I was running marathons and whatnot. See action behind me. See, these guys are about to try to make it up there. That's going to the east side. I'm going to the west side. It's kind of, it's a lot of work sometimes. Try to get that little ball, because you can go one way and then that ball can go clear across the field the other way, like it just did. And so it's just a lot of effort involved. The ball started a lot bigger. It was a lot bigger and didn't go as far. And this little ball goes pretty far, so you just gotta just keep that in mind and just keep running best you can. It's one of my first live videos on YouTube, and it's kind of interesting to try this out. I think you have to have at least 100 subscribers to do live, and so just finally reached that and decided to go live on this. It's first time going live, but just got probably the final round of the Shinny for 2026, and it's just a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. It started about 2:30 and it's almost 4:30. It's getting windy, kind of cloudy. Sun kind of helps a little. Again, what I've been doing is just been kind of hanging out on the side, and if the ball comes my way, maybe I'll try to hit it. But if it don't, then just do what I can. Like this guy, he's just about to run through there, doing it as fast as he can. So a lot of people can't probably make it to the city this year, but it's nice the ones that didn't make it, and ones that can not make it, we're thinking about you. Either you're in jail or prison or infirm or distance away or whatever. There's a lot of ones that can't be here today that want to be here, and just playing for them and just here for them mainly, and well, ourselves too in a way. But it's a real nice place to be upbuilt and a brotherly love. Like Punk has been playing this game for who knows how long, maybe thousands of years, or no telling how many. That's just one of the mysteries. But regardless how long they've been playing it, the Punk have been enjoying each other's company and these kind of activities. And the Punk Powell's in August, fourth weekend in August. So anybody comes out to the World Championship Fancy Dance, it's really a opportunity. So it's a real good gathering. I think last year they had almost like 40 something fancy dancers from all over that were contesting for the Fancy Dance Championship. So there's a lot of good dancing. See, that ball really moves pretty quick, so as you notice, it goes pretty far. It went from there from the east side to the west side pretty quick. So I got blessed one time on the knee today and got tapped on the hand a little, but it wasn't too bad, and just kind of try to document a little bit of today's activities again for several that maybe couldn't make it, and just people that want to maybe learn a little bit about Ponca culture and Ponca ways. And again, it's just a real upbuilding event that we have every year, the Shinny Games. And sometimes it's better than others, but been pretty good days so far. So usually they give a bunch of pop afterwards, so it's nice that have a nice cold drink after the game. Sweat a lot playing this game, and I got a lot of sweat in my eyes today. It was kind of hard to see. My glasses get so fogged up with sweat and dirt and other things, and I just try to keep my glasses clean, even though it's difficult. I heard pearl powder is good for eyesight. Maybe one day I won't even need to use these glasses, but until then, just keep using these sunglasses. Pretty bright days. Sometimes that sun keeps peeking out. Just been watching a lot of the Thunder game, or paying attention to them. I think they might win the championship if they keep their defense strong. And it's like they say, defense wins championships. So that's like a lot of times here in the shinny field is the defense. See, like a lot of these players, at first they were playing more offense, but now as they got blessed and it's a little bit more difficult to run, they'll tend to play more defense. So that's one thing about defense. Sometimes it don't take as much energy, so you just gotta keep the defense in mind, because again, it saves energy. And hi, whoever that is, thank you for commenting. And I just thinking it's again, sharing this for anybody that may be not able to make it here, and just think it's a wonderful occasion again. But again, paying attention to the NBA playoffs, and some people say it's rigged because of the refs sometimes how they play, but man, they make millions of dollars to players, so I think that's what a lot of the refs are real cautious. They're trying to protect these billion-dollar investments. So it's just like one of the things. Hey, Sarah. How's it going? Been a good game so far. Yes. Yeah, as you notice too, like a lot of different ones playing shinny, it just varies quite a bit. The ones playing shinny, it just that's what's nice about this game. It really helps the younger and older ones get to know each other. Like a lot of punkas are able to get to know each other through this game, and it's really a fun upbuilding game. Really, I try not to hurt anybody by like hitting them too hard with the shinny stick, and just kind of thinking about myself here, and my shinny stick is nothing too major, just a little shinny stick, but it's blessed a few people today with it. And sometimes it's, again, I'm not saying you don't try to get blessed, but again, you're not trying to like affect your performance. So it's kind of like a balancing act, like anything. And again, like a little bit of risk reward, and sometimes you're trying to put in the right amount of risk, and you get the right amount of reward. And got to balance it out on the shinny field, because if you get blessed too much, you might not be able to run. And if you're not, like that one guy just got hit. Looks like Antoine got hit. He got a point, game-winning point a few weeks ago. And now look at him hobbling along. But sometimes that's how it is though out in the shitty field, that you just gotta, you just gotta keep that in mind, that again, some sometimes there's a lot of risk to getting hit. I don't know, it almost looks like it might be a tornado later on today. There was a major tornado over in Enid a few days ago, and I don't think anybody got hurt or killed in it, but I think the guy that was in charge of tornado sirens over in Enid should have probably been fired. He's sounded the siren a little bit too late, you know. Like, I think you're supposed to kind of sound the tornado siren like a few minutes before the tornado hits, not during the tornado. That guy, he sounded the siren like right after the storm was going. So I don't know, just kind of ridiculous. The people they put in charge of some of these systems, and there's a tornado over almost just about 20 miles north of us here at Blackwell, or by Blackwell countryside, and it was not a big tornado, just kind of a, I think it was like EF1 or whatever. I don't think it picked up any cows, or I don't think any cows were swept away by the tornado, but the cows stayed grounded somewhat. So I guess that's a good thing. No flying cows, and I think sometimes like playing games like this kind of throw up a lot of dust and dirt in the air, and maybe in a way it contributes to tornadoes. But some say that, you know, like, well, I mean, they do that cloud seeding now with like Rainmaker and Peter Thiel and all these other technocrats and all these businesses and Operation Popeye, and so they can control the weather. And sometimes I'm just kind of curious about tornadoes. There's a thing about the Ponkas, like, used to believe that ones could control the weather in the tribe of I think it was the Ring Clan, and they could control the weather. But I think it's like even in the Bible that certain ones had control of the weather, like Jesus. He told that storm to hush and be quiet. It looks like they might get a point here. Who knows? It's getting pretty close. Hard to say. Oh, see, went that fast. That little ball's quick. Gotta be real quick. Have good eye coordination. Catch that ball. Got good eye coordination. It helps a lot in this game. I think that's like similar to hockey, or what's that other one? Those other people play lacrosse. It's kind of similar to lacrosse, or tennis, golf, and a little bit kind of like rugby in a way sometimes. But and it's just one of those sports where it takes all the effort, and again, it seems like a lot of people are having fun today, though. That's an important thing, like being able to enjoy each other's company, but like not hating on one another. Sometimes there can be a lot of enmity or a lot of things in the tribe that make one not like each other, but I think this is one of the events that helps us to cultivate kind of like brotherly love for one another. It just helps young and old alike to get to know one another in a game that goes way back. Again, 1,000 years old or 100 years old, that's just one of the mysteries. But we've been playing this game, like, I guess, way back in Nebraska and possibly Missouri, and way beyond that. And I believe at one time it was like possibly thousands of Ponkas were playing this game, and this game among Ponka men, I believe a Ponka woman can play if she is like a widow and she's playing in behalf of her dead husband. I think that's one of the ways a woman can play, but usually it's just mainly men. And again, this game goes back way a long time ago, before the Ponka were even in Oklahoma. And Ponka were moved here in the 1870s by government. Just failed treaty after failed treaty, but yet the Ponca survived against lies and supposedly like treaties are like supreme law of the land. The government's supposed to honor those, but yet a lot of the treaties that were done with the tribe were dishonored, and it's just kind of discouraging sometimes how they killed Big Snake, Standing Bear's brother, and a lot of Indians at that time, and that right to travel, and kind of just dealing with similar issues myself. The Bunk City government stole my car with a tribal tag. I had a Soulman tag, and they stole my car tag, and they've been really discriminating, persecuting me in various ways, and yet I'm glad I study Ponca history, because helps me know this is not desirable, but it's by design. It's not just some random occurrence that, oh, let's be mean to Joe, but it happens because, again, the Ponca blood, and it's just something we gotta learn from. And it'd just be nice if one day we could like be a truly free people, and that's partly why I pray for God's kingdom and rely on Jesus Christ, because I feel like this government, we're getting close to the end, it feels like, and this feels like we need a better solution than this current government. And that's what God's kingdom is. It's God's government, God's kingdom, God's rule. And ever since Adam and Eve, we need that kingdom. So, and Jesus Christ fulfilled that with that ransom sacrifice, and we can have faith in that and pray for Holy Spirit and endure what we gotta endure. Again, looks like they might come through here. I had to get out there. I almost think they were coming this way, but they're not. But yeah, currently just had to fight a stalking charge because the mayor, and I won that, and had a larceny charge because the mayor, and won those, and it took about a year to win those cases, but just had to have faith in Jehovah during that whole time, prayed a lot, and currently my 70-year-old mother and me are dealing with stalking charge from our neighbor, Evil. We put up a privacy fence, but why would we stalk somebody we had a privacy fence with? Why we never followed her around, and she's always harassing and stalking us, but yet we're the ones that are having to fight a legal case. It's just not right in my opinion. But regardless of whether these people are doing right or wrong, we just gotta keep on keeping on. And again, part of my stalking charge is for reading the Bible on my own property, and I think that's just absurd. Like freedom of speech and First Amendment, and practice our own religious beliefs and our own property, and yet I'm having to go to court because of my beliefs in the Bible and reading my Bible aloud, like Revelation 1:3 says about reading God's word aloud. And so I don't know, just sometimes it kind of feels a little discouraging, but sometimes it's like when you're getting persecuted because of the Bible, it also kind of like faith strengthening, because it's like, well, if they did that to Jesus, like the student's not greater than the teacher, and so again, not greater than Jesus. Just if Jesus was persecuted, then I got to pick up my own torture stake, my own responsibilities, and bear them. And again, if I need courage, I've got to ask for courage and wisdom, deal with it. But again, I thought they would have scored by now, but yet they haven't scored yet. And probably might let y'all get going right now, but sure, it was good talking with y'all. And hopefully, if you like this content, please consider following, subscribing, liking, and helps me with that YouTube algorithm and and just kind of it's been a pretty good day playing shinny and enjoying this weather and enjoying the company of others. Just try to do my best to share what I go through, this fun I have out here in the shinny field. And just thank you again for watching this video. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, liking, following. Thank you.